Are you dieting, cutting calories, trying to exercise, and yet that stubborn fat, especially around your belly, just won't disappear? The problem might not be what's on your plate. The real culprit is a vicious hormonal cycle that happens while you sleep, or at least while you try to sleep. There is a secret connection between your stress and your inability to lose weight. And in this definitive guide, we are going to expose that connection. To understand this cycle, we need to start with the commander of stress, the hormone cortisol. Like we've mentioned in our dedicated video on cortisol, it's not inherently bad. It helps us wake up in the morning and react to danger. The problem isn't cortisol itself, it's chronic stress. Your job, the bills, the traffic. Your body doesn't know the difference between a predator in the jungle and a tight deadline. To your body, it's all a threat. When you live under constant stress, your body enters what we call survival mode. And what's the primary order in survival mode?
Store energy for the battle that never comes. Cortisol then sends a clear and direct signal. Store fuel. And the preferred location for this emergency storage is visceral fat. That deep, dangerous fat around your organs, right in your belly. To sum it up, chronic stress keeps your cortisol high, and high cortisol tells your body to stop burning and start storing fat. But fat storage isn't the only problem. In fact, this is where the real kicker comes in. Think of your body as a precise biological clock. Cortisol should be high in the morning to wake you up and give you energy, and very low at night to allow you to relax and sleep. Chronic stress completely messes up this clock. When you go to bed stressed, thinking about the next day's problems, your cortisol stays high. And high cortisol at night is the number one enemy of melatonin, the hormone that induces sleep. This elevated cortisol prevents your brain from truly shutting down. It destroys your sleep quality. You might even be in bed for 8 hours, but your brain can't enter the crucial phases, slow wave sleep and REM sleep, which are the restorative stages. This is why you sleep, but you wake up feeling tired, as if you haven't rested at all. You are not recovering. And it's during this poor night's sleep that the metabolic catastrophe really sets in. This is the heart of this guide. What exactly happens when you don't get that deep, restorative sleep? 3 main things go wrong on your hormonal control panel. First, ghrelin. Think of ghrelin as the hunger monster. It's the hormone that yells from your stomach to your brain, "Eat." When you sleep poorly, your body goes into an energy panic. It thinks it needs extra fuel to stay awake, so it produces much more ghrelin. You wake up, and the first thing you feel is a physical, almost primitive hunger. And the worst part? Your brain doesn't ask for broccoli. It demands quick energy, sugar, bread, sweets, refined carbs. Trying to use willpower against a ghrelin spike is a losing battle.
Second, leptin. If ghrelin is the hunger accelerator, leptin is the brake. It's the hormone produced by your fat cells that tells your brain, "Thanks, I'm full. You can stop eating." Guess what happens when you don't sleep right? Your body produces less leptin. Now, look at the disaster this creates. You have more of the hunger monster, ghrelin, screaming at you to eat, and less of the satiety brake, leptin, to tell you to stop. The result is that you eat more, and even after a full meal, your brain doesn't get the signal that you're satisfied. You stay hungry all day. Third, and perhaps the most critical for fat burning, GH, or growth hormone. For us adults, GH no longer makes us grow taller, but it acts as one of our main lipolytic hormones, a true fat incinerator. It helps repair muscles and, crucially, mobilizes stored fat to be used as energy. And here is the most important detail. GH is released almost exclusively during deep sleep stages. If your high cortisol from the night before prevented you from entering that deep sleep, you simply didn't get that GH release spike. No deep sleep, no GH. No GH, much less fat burning. Your body loses the main window of opportunity it has to burn fat during the night.
Now, let's put all the pieces together and close the vicious cycle. Pay attention to how one thing feeds the next. It all starts with chronic, everyday stress. This leads to high cortisol, especially at night. High cortisol causes poor sleep, lacking depth and restoration. This poor sleep generates a total hormonal imbalance. Ghrelin, hunger, increases, leptin, satiety, decreases, and GH fat burning decreases. This imbalance makes you feel hungrier and crave worse foods, all while your body is programmed to burn less fat. Inevitably, this leads to weight gain, especially in the belly. And what do weight gain and the frustration of not being able to lose it generate? More stress. And the cycle repeats, getting stronger each time. The conclusion of this guide is clear. If you are struggling with the scale, the solution may not be just in eating less or exercising more. The solution is to break this cycle. You need to control your cortisol and optimize your sleep so that your hormones start working for you again, not against you.
Now you understand the why. You know the complete cycle that is stopping you from losing weight. If you want to know the exact tools and ingredients that help break this cycle, I've prepared 2 specific videos for you to continue your journey. Click here for our video focused on how cortisol works and stores fat. And click here for our honest analysis of a formula, Sleep Lean, which is designed to attack this exact problem of sleep and metabolism. Subscribe to the Wellness Lab to master your health, and keep watching our complete playlist on sleep and metabolism.